Alright, well, I've started rotating my sleep schedule, so I'm surprised that I'm up in time for this video, but I had to wake up to my video time alarm to be here. If you haven't followed my Twitch, you should. I'm going to start plugging this at the beginning of every video, because I just got declined for partnership for the second time, and that feels great. It's a really, really fun way to start the morning, but regardless, the streams on here are pretty fun, and I'm not just saying that because of the partner thing. Really, I'd like to see more of you guys over there. It's a fun time. It's a good time. You know, it's a good time. I stream fairly regularly. It's kind of why I'm trying to fix my sleep so I can stream more. But without further ado, we got no free bucks available. BR's pretty, I mean, they just released Walking Dead Heroes, so we'll check that out in a second. Check it out at the end of the video, but the missions today are pretty standard. I'm not even gonna lie to you. A couple legendary survivors, basic, nothing at all grabbing my attention other than the legendary survivors. However, we're still gonna walk through them. Let's start with Ventures, and I suppose the llama shop actually, because we do have 2 free llamas. I'm not certain if these are going to be like available for 1 hour kind of thing, or if these are the llamas that are supposed to be free every single day. I don't remember when that was supposed to start, so I don't even know. They were supposed to be super special llamas. I don't know. They could just be upgrade llamas. I mean, who knows? But there you go. My free ones. And my super ranged llama has honestly a couple of decent weapons at the start, but for 1,000 free bucks, boy. I mean, if anybody does end up spending that, feel free to use code Mista to check out. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, and then quests, there's nothing to show over here, is there? Man, I miss dungeons. We should have a routine daily. With Ventures, yeah, nothing crazy interesting in the early missions that I can see, because I can't see them. But in the 58-4 player, we do have 4x Eye of the Storm, which is nice, you know. And then I think that was it for like a little while. But in the 82-4 player, wherever it went, is our first legendary survivor, which is good. I mean, obviously you're going to need those to fill out your squads to hit max power level, potentially get trap durability if you're still looking for that kind of thing. There you go. I say that like most people are done with that. I don't know. I think the vast majority of the population does not have a full trap durability loadout. But anyway, 108-4 player has 4x perk up in the Repair the Shelter. Pretty easy mission if you're looking to run one real quick. And then 4x Storm Shard, the 144 player. And then that's pretty much it. The missions up here are pretty good. I mean, 4x perk up, decent alerts, but nothing outstanding or, you know, getting me up out of my chair. However, right off the bat in Twine and the 76-4 player, we have 4x drops of Rain, which is really nice to see. That's what you want right there. Rain is something we all need more of. Haywire Storm, which is, believe it or not, I'm not just saying this for the video, it's really not as bad of a pistol as you might think. Somebody made me use it on stream once, and here, I'll even show the schematic. It was actually not bad. Like, I mean, not outstanding, it's a damn pistol, but better than I thought it would be. I just threw a random crit build on it. I mean, typical, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a book filler, even if you don't believe me, but, you know, whatever. Dragonfly as well. Dragonfly, maybe not as strong of a weapon, but it's a collection book filler. Wall Spike, same deal. Could be good to throw that on with Ice King. I've said this before, but if you throw on Ice King in the lead, who I believe is still available with Frost Knight, I'm not even certain, where he freezes enemies on the structures. You couple that and Electropulse Penny, who is just available recently in one of the missions, if I can find her. Her damaging structures plus freezing in place plus wall spikes makes for a pretty good build. I'm just saying that's a pretty beefy structure. 4x Lightning in a Bottle and 4x reperk of the 116-4 players, nice to see, and 4x perk up plus 205 legendary perk up in the 124-4 player, so not bad at all. 132 has 4x reperk to offer us, and then in Twine up in the 140 zones, we get the 4x reperk, 4x perk up, and 369 reperk, nice, and well, I mean, a lot of schematic XP. By the way, I ran the Deliver the Bomb yesterday. That gave 5x schematic XP plus 200-something thousand. And that was about 1.5 million. So, love to see it. 5x Eye of the Storm and our second legendary survivor right in the 160 zones where it is needed very much so. Although somebody did argue with me one time that the high-level players need survivors too. I get it. You might not be a max power level running this, but legendary survivors in lower missions would be more accessible to the masses, although there's an 82 zone with one, so it's not that big of a deal. 5x reperk, 5x storm shard, and well, they can't all be good, but you know, that's what it is. What it is. Canny, I think I only have one mission set aside. Yeah, the 58-4 player. I mean, there's a helium shotgun if you want it, but yeah, we have a couple of blue, a couple of purple perk up, and that is it. I mean, there's a sound wall in here, which is nice to see, but nothing that I didn't already show on 490B, because this lays it out kind of nicely. You know, you get the sound wall, the helium shotgun, bolt. I don't even know if that's uncanny. It might be. Doesn't matter. It's not that strong of a weapon. But my point is, yeah, nothing really stood out. I mean, there's a couple of decent alerts. Storm King is a little bit of rain, but otherwise, I think I'm going to move straight on to Plankerton. So this is where things get a little fun. We do have Fleetfoot Ken. Even though he's blue, that 12.5, or that, I believe it is 12.5%, is still going to be active. And if you're new to the game and your squads maybe aren't totally filled out, he makes any loadout just instantly better. I mean, a 12.5% movement speed is not much. You will probably barely notice it. I'm not going to lie to you. But if you are somebody who's followed my tutorials and doesn't have every single hero, like shotgun build, for example, if you just happen to be missing buckshot, maybe your loadout's not at, you know, maybe your collection book's not at level 100 yet, or you don't have Blast from the Past or Coconuts, it doesn't matter. Fleet is a fantastic addition to your support if you have nothing else. And I know, I went from saying that you won't notice it to a fantastic addition. More speed is just better. You might not notice it, but you will move faster, and it just makes for a better mission, in my opinion. 4x reperk in the 23-4 player retrieve the data. Nice to see in Plankerton. And then I believe I had nothing else to note other than, other than the 44 player, which is a 4x drops of rain. Really, really nice to see in Twine, or Plankerton for that matter. Any zone that has a 4x drops of rain, it is a welcomed sight. And then in Stonewood, of all things, we have another Fleetfoot Ken and a Blue Survivor. So if you're just starting out the game, Blue Survivors are what you're going to need minimum to get your squad going. Well, I guess gray and green would be minimum, but blue is still nice to get that squad filled out. And if you are a hardcore trap durability seeker, you can go and run that mission. Thank you for the music. I don't know who sent me that. It might have been Icy Deck. You know, all right. Oh, there's a Stormtrooper available. Okay. I don't know why. Featured, we got Red Nose Raider, Dolph. We got Red Nose Ranger. Bring It On emote, which it is what it is. Okay. You know, I realize I don't always look at the emotes, you guys. Should I start covering that better? Because I usually just forget. And I'm not hearing my... Oh, you know what? I bet it's going through my headphones right now. I can't hear anything from the game. Anyway, it's at a low volume anyway. So I actually got my headphones and then have just acclimated to the speaker life. Like, it's a really good couple of Bose speakers, so I just don't care. I don't need my headset. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm in a transitional period in my gaming life. Party favors I was talking about. Ty gifted this to me, and it was kind of fun. That was a fun time. I enjoyed that. So if you like anything in the shop, feel free to use code Mista to check out. I'm gonna go relax, I guess. I don't know. I hate waking up at this time because I usually like to start my streams around like 3 or 4 p.m. and then stream through shop and then however late in the evening. But when I wake up at 6, that's like waking up at the end of my stream. So do you guys want like a late evening PM AM stream? Because I'll do it. I don't care. I have a lot of hours to kill right now, and I don't want to spend all of it watching TV again, because that was... My vision literally got blurry. Like, it was not okay. I mean, it's nice to have a good old binge session, get through a season of a show, but I need to do something. And making a video won't cover, 12 hours. So anyway, I'll see you guys either later today on stream if you guys want it. Follow the Twitch or tomorrow. Well, I'll definitely see you tomorrow, but yeah.